Hi everyone, so thank you so much for visiting Mala's Verse. This channel is about self-love and self-mastery, and I produce pick a card readings, subliminals, and share my journey with you to help you with your self-love and self-mastery journey. So today's pick a card is about what are you dreaming of? Are there any hidden messages? What is it that is coming through for you through your dreams? And this is pile number 1, this is pile number 2, and that's pile number 3. I would love for you to take three deep breaths and breathe out through your mouth. Select intuitively whichever pile you are drawn to after you've done the breathing exercise, and if you're drawn to more than one pile, absolutely feel free to select more than one pile. So yeah, let's begin. Hi pile number 1. So today we are asking what is it that you're dreaming of, and if there are any hidden messages for you in there. Thank you so much for coming to my channel and visiting my page. I would love for you to like the video, subscribe and share with your friends. If this resonates with you, you can hit the notification bell also for you to be notified whenever I upload any videos. So let's see, what are you dreaming of? The bottom of the deck is the 3 of Cups. I can see that you guys are dreaming of a release from a situation of conflict. I mean, the messages that are coming through, or the theme around your dream, is that of the solution that you are seeking probably in your waking time towards a situation that is of conflict, of it's actually related to, for many of you, it's coming very closely to a relationship with a close one. This could be a significant other, or it's mostly for all of you. It looks like it's a significant other, or it is actually probably you entering into an endeavor with yourself and someone else for expansion in your workplace or your business. And it feels like you are done with you want clarity on the two sides or the two options that you are looking at, and you are seeing two sides of the business endeavor or the relationship that you are in, and now you want to expand into new horizons. First of all, definitely there are a lot of winged creatures or animals in your dreams coming up. It could be birds, butterflies, moths, dragonflies, and I'm getting ducks or swans as well. So these are some of the symbols that could be, or birds that are present in your dreams or coming strongly in your dreams. And you are, so this this entire energy in your dream is to actually go forward and move beyond your boundaries of being an island. Like, you have created such strong boundaries around you that you're tired of it now, and you can see it for yourself, and now you want to break free of it. That's what's coming through in your dreams. Like you are being asked to move forward, like beyond your boundaries, beyond the walls that you have created, so as to get the expansion, to actually get that wish fulfillment, that emotional fulfillment in your life that you are seeking. For many of you, it's expanding in your relationships, maybe moving ahead and having a child, or taking your relationship to the next level, and you feel really confused about it because you have been through a lot of conflicts and indecisions, which have caused indecisions in your life because of your previous experiences, and you try to protect yourself really strongly with an armor around you, which has created really strong walls. Yet one part of your heart really wants to be in a relationship that's emotionally deep, fulfilling, very satisfying. And for that to happen, you might be facing some of your fears in your dreams, wherein you are stranded, or you feel that you are left basically out in the cold all by yourself, and all these birds flying around you or the winged creatures around you are symbolic of you can break free from this when you decide to fly and jump into the unknown, take that leap of faith, connect with your intuition, with your heart's desire, and do not restrict yourself with the walls that you have built. Listen to, you are strongly being asked to communicate your emotions to the significant other, or even express your emotions or creative ideas that are coming through to your future partner. Like in terms of work, if you are already talking to someone to create a project, be open and vocal about what is it that you desire to do. Get out of your comfort zone is basically what the message is. You are being asked to shed the old skin, shed the old armor that is holding you back, and look forward with a lot of hope, because this is definitely going to bring in the abundance, and not just in terms of material gain, but a lot of abundance in emotional well-being that you have been seeking for really, really long. The hidden message is basically for you to get out of this wall that you have created, or this island that you have created. Take that boat and move across and go to the other island or to the land nearby and start exploring. You are taken care of for sure. I am receiving, if you work with archangels, Archangel Michael is very closely working with you, or is like really close to you, and if you choose to work with him, he is definitely going to help you out immensely. And Archangel Michael is actually very well known for protecting us quite strongly, and also giving us the strength to voice our opinion, to not be afraid of living and being in our truth, regardless of how people would react, because the people who resonate with you will hold you close to their heart, will hold you dearly, and will help you get the fruits of the seeds that you've sown, of the efforts that you've put in, and help you flourish immensely. They will definitely celebrate with you, have fun with you for the successes that you get, even if it's as minuscule as a success on the basis of what you've achieved in a day, like just getting out of your bed. You are going to receive appreciation, encouragement, and hearty congratulations from your friends, from your dear ones. Once you start moving out of that comfort zone, you are going to come across these new people in your life, because I am seeing this is a very strong new cycle that's coming into your life, and the despair and loneliness that you are feeling right now is going to, this situation that you are in right now, or where you might find yourself in your dreams as well, is going to change to this, like friends celebrating with you, finding your significant other, or flourishing more with your significant other. Maybe a lot of you guys are planning on adopting a cat or a pet, and basically expanding your life to a newer level, a newer phase. And this is coming in really strongly, plus having Knight of Swords also again beneath the Three of Cups. I feel like you are being strongly guided to do this, and like I told you, your abundance is going to definitely increase once you start stepping out of this comfort zone of yours and expand and show the world the creations that you have, inbuilt in you, and start work on it physically even more, regardless of how they see you, because you are going to actually, with your skills, inspire and teach so many around you to excuse me, to act, to inspire, you would inspire them to explore their own capabilities, their own interests. You will make their heart flourish like amazingly well. You will actually bring a lot of satisfaction to them in the fact, and soothness basically, to the fact that it's okay to be yourself, and you will be doing this by expressing yourself fully and not being just a lone wolf but working in a pack. Being a lone wolf is good. You understand your capabilities, your strengths, and alone time is actually quite necessary, but to expand into friendships, into community, is also of utmost importance, because we are built like that, and consciousness is just that. It's inclusive of everything and everyone. So once you are aware of who you are, you live in your truth like that, and you will find people who will resonate with you and will want to celebrate with you, have fun with you, create greater with you, something that will bring about a huge change in the society, in the consciousness, will help people free away from their own shackles and fly and soar high with, from a place of love, from their heart space, when they actually enjoy what they're doing, when they're enjoying their life. That's what is, the inspiration that you are going to instill in people once you get out of your own head and move out of your comfort zone and start expressing yourself fully. So let's check out some oracle cards as well to see any additional messages for you. Do not mind my shuffling. Wow, at the bottom of the deck we have soul love and the number 33, and 3 is very, very strongly coming out, popping out in your reading. We have the 3 of Pentacles here, which is the 3 of Wheels. That's again about expansion. 3 is the number of expansion and creating something new with 2 elements together. It's the number of creation. So it says soul love here. And we have soul craft and manifestation. We have some extra oracle cards too. Wow. So weirdly enough, one of the cards from the other deck was in this one, and it says, let your light shine. Wow. I'm just going to place it here. And this one says shield your energy and channel your knowledge at the bottom of the deck, which is critical judgment beneath it. So just like I told you guys are manifesting the life that you desire, which is so soul fulfilling, and from the space of your soul it is creating immensely powerful things for the consciousness once you start moving out of your comfort zone. And literally you have such beautiful ideas, such beautiful thoughts and talents that you really need to share, not need to, but if you choose to share with the world, it's going to be deeply appreciated. You might have for a lot of you, I can see that you guys have been doing a lot of shadow work, or else have recently done a lot of shadow work, have gone through ego deaths or dark nights of the soul, and because of which you were able to integrate a lot of your shadow with your light, and you are able to see the beauty within for truly who you are. And now it's time to share that with the world. Let your light shine from your heart space. Create things that comes from your heart space, from every part of your being, and share it with the world. Don't feel discouraged or shy or apprehensive about sharing it on social media or with the community. Just be your true self and share it. You will definitely for sure find people that are going to resonate with it, and it's going to heal them in the way that it's going to inspire them and help them see their own potential. With this one, like shield your energy, look behind the surface. I feel like you have understood how to protect your energy, and you're understanding it much more, like with how like time's passing and with your experiences you are understanding how to shield your energy. And with the frog, I'm also understanding like how it's an amphibian. It can live on the land and on the water as well, so it's not restricted within just one ecosystem. And you too are being asked to, like with your dreams, I am feeling that maybe you are seeing frogs as well, or specifically the color green is coming out really strongly, and yellow in your dreams, so that could be another sign as well for you. And green is the color of your heart space and heart chakra, whereas yellow is the color of your solar plexus. So the comfort zone that you have to come out of is going to expand and nourish your solar plexus, which is your personal power, which is right around your gut. And with the amphibian kind of nature of the frog, you are being asked to explore all areas or multiple areas of your life, and not just restrict yourself to one ecosystem that feels safe for you or familiar to you. You are someone who can adapt to different situations, so do not worry about that, and do not restrict yourself to just one place. Explore the iridescence or the rainbow like nature of who you are, with infinite possibilities. And yeah, I think that is the message that's coming through for you. Basically, don't be restricted, for your manifestations are on their way, and they are on the other side of the blocks that you are creating for your own self. And you are going to soar really high, inspire so many. You are going to see from a broader perspective how all of this is working out for you, and how much important it is for you to voice your truth for the well-being of not just you, but the people around you, and essentially the entire consciousness. I hope this reading resonates with you. If it does, please share your thoughts in the comment section, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. So today we are asking, what are your dreams trying to tell you? and help you understand any messages that come through, for you to implement any messages that are actually coming for you in your life and in your journey. If you feel that this video or the message resonates with you, please feel free to share your thoughts and like, share, subscribe the video, please. It means a lot to me. And you can always push that notification bell as well for you to get notified whenever I upload any videos. And yeah, let's begin. For ones who work with archangels, Archangel Gabriel is coming very strongly. And wow, we have the sun. This is a lot of major arcanas. You guys are dreaming or having really lucid dreams probably, or even if it's not, the dreams that you are having are carrying like heavy, huge messages for you. Not heavy, but like intense and immense messages. Very important for your life right now. Wow. Okay, so we have the sun, the Nine of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Star, and the Knight of Pentacles. And at the bottom of the deck is the Five of Pentacles. So the dream that you are having is very, very strongly associated with your solar plexus, your self-confidence and personal power. You getting or gaining more momentum on the confidence that you are trying to build. Many of you, I feel like you are either seeing horses, it could be white or black horses both, and even unicorns, wolves, any sort of dogs, and definitely ravens. We are working with the crow tarot. I'm sorry, I cannot find the box anyway. And even the butterflies, especially, I mean, I do not know their name specifically, but the kind that looks like this, and with so much of orange and yellows popping up, I can definitely feel the theme or the theme or the significance of your dream is very much around your personal power and your creativity. Sunflowers are also very prominent in your dreams, and something related to heart or heart shapes maybe, or the color of the heart, which is red, or it could be love, so it could be pink as well, or the color green. But yeah, the colors orange and yellow are seemingly very prominent in your dreams. You could be even looking at tulips or even poppy flowers. It's not necessary for all of them to resonate, but this could be definitely the chances. And a lot of moons and stars. It could be constellations, or if you guys resonate with the idea of star seeds, you might be even meeting your galactic family in your dreams, which is like they are helping you, guide you through the next phase of your life. This seems like the reason you are having this dream is, which I said, it's around your solar plexus, which is your personal power, and your sacral chakra, which is creativity, emotions, your sexual energy, the creative energy of anyone's being. And all of this is very much related to you becoming independent, realizing your true worth. So the reason you are having these dreams is because you are being asked to look at how potent and intelligent you are as a being, and how creative and absolutely different and unique ideas is what you have to offer to this world in your workspace. For most of you, it looks like workspace, business, or life path oriented um, information coming in through your dreams, and it feels like you are to choose between two paths, and you are basically the confusion is coming through because of the indecisiveness you are feeling. Get something that I am receiving, that whatever actually ignites you and makes you really passionate, like fiery in your energy, it could be something that requires you to be in the spotlight and share your work through to the world through social media, or be it in any platform. It could be public speaking, talking to people, counseling, creating artworks, and holding exhibitions. I know right now it's not possible, but maybe online exhibitions and stuff like that. Basically, sharing your gift with the world, and it's very healing for you and for the people who will be looking at the work that you're going to produce. And that's what is coming through for you in your dreams, to follow very much in the direction of what ignites you, and not something that keeps you in the dark. Basically, you are not someone who has to, like, the messages that I'm receiving for you through your dreams is that they are, or your guides are definitely trying to tell you in your dreams, that you are not someone who is going to operate from behind the scenes or behind the curtains. You are someone who has to stand in the spotlight, and it's going to be supremely helpful and healing, not just for you, for the entire consciousness. What you have to offer, it's ever flowing, abundant, and it's coming from really higher dimensions. I'm getting 7th dimension and the 10th dimension, and 7 and 10 both are really spiritual numbers. I just got goosebumps on my left side, and which to me is significant of the fact that this is something that's innate in you, something you've learned over lifetimes and comes very naturally to you. So you are being shown how bright you shine when you share the gift of who you are, just by being you and communicating with people. I can strongly feel that you guys are really amazing communicators, and your communication in itself is quite healing. It's not like you have to build something else or do something else. Just talking to people is like you talking to people, or your presence itself is extremely healing to the people around you. It helps them. I mean, the kind of healing that you bring, or the kind of feeling of soothness or calm that you bring amongst people, is that so life-changing for them, because it may be subtle in its experience, but the emotion and the effect of it is so profound that people become at ease, and they start accepting themselves so much more, accepting what their true desires are, where their heart lies. And they start seeing themselves for who they are, their light and their shadow, and the self-criticism actually melts away. That's how potent your energy is. Wow. So the dreams that you are having, I can even waterfall could be, or a lot of water energy is very coming strongly to me, in like it could be one of the symbols. So definitely you are someone, like human design wise, you could be someone who's operates a lot from their heart and their sacral chakra, which is the 4th and the 2nd chakra. And the way that you work also in life operates from that space, and that is why you have such a huge potential of just by being you attracting people that help you understand your own power, and you being in your power helps them to realize their own worth as well. So let's look at any additional messages from the oracle cards. I can repeatedly see that you have an ocean full of knowledge within you, which is being shown to you in your dreams, and you are like literally being pushed to understand very strongly in your dreams how important your presence and your contribution is, and it cannot be done by sitting behind the scenes. You have to share it with the world because you are that potent to bring about changes in the community. And so you sharing your work online in the spotlight is of at most important, like there is no other way. Wow, we have 14 and 41. Interesting. Too many cards. Okay. Just give me a minute. So we have alignment, number 14, 41, the soul song. It's simply again for me, I mean, what I'm receiving messages for you is that look at how prominently the light is being shown here, like you are, piercing through the darkness, accepting and being in your source light, in your true form, being the star that you are, the star. And you having because you have the clarity, you have your thoughts and ideas are very strong, and they come from a balanced space of your heart and mind, not just, it's not too emotional, it's not too logical, it's a balance of both. And that's why, like I told you guys are definitely receiving a lot of information from the higher dimensions, even from source itself, and sharing this with the world is actually going to be really helpful for you and for the people around you. It's actually very important is what I'm receiving, that this is something you are meant to do. We have ground your light, eternal union, and birth of creation. So number 5 and 6 are very important, very prominent in your significance of numbers is what I'm receiving, and even number 10. So with ground your light, sorry, I'm a bit clumsy right now. With ground your light and alignment, what I am receiving is that the messages that you are receiving through your dreams, they are to be like, you are definitely being asked to note those dreams down, because they carry very deep messages for you, something that is very important for your journey ahead, for you to share with the community around you. And a lot of it is personal information about many of you. I feel like it's a lot of your soul's blueprint that is being brought to light, and like everything that your soul has learned in terms of abilities as well, knowledge gained and experiences through different lifetimes, or if you do not believe in that, from your childhood to now till now, and you are being helped to remember all of that. And since it's coming through to you in your dreams, you are being asked to note them down as much as you can. And I'm also receiving that if you guys actually work with crystals, this is a raw selenite, but if you can get any form of selenite, please keep it below your pillow when you go to sleep. It's going to help you keep you clear of energies that are not serving you, or are causing you to not remember your dreams, basically sabotaging your dream time. And that's going to help you remember your dreams much more, is what I'm receiving. With divine union and the Lover's card, I feel like this journey, when you are going to choose and work on what is it that ignites you and helps you be in the spotlight, in the on the stage, being the center of attention, it's going to unite you very strongly. Or either it's going to unite you with very strong soulmates or people from your soul family, or a very significant soulmate as well, with whom you might move forward. And if you've already met the person, I feel like it's going to develop to a newer phase, and you guys are going to explore yourselves, like the relationship that you guys have, on a newer level, and understand each other and each other's potencies on a newer level. So number 6 is really strong for you, and I feel like this is you being in the center of the stage is going to induce a lot of energy of harmony, of creation, of moving to calmer, stabler waters. We have the birth of creation, potential growth. I told you guys. You guys are, again, a lot of your heart space is becoming very prominent in the reading, like it's being served and taken care of. Also, like, you are being asked to operate a lot from your heart space, and the things that you will be creating from your heart space is something that's going to serve humanity at large, and it's going to cause a ripple effect, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, that's all for you. I hope this reading resonates with you, and if it does, please share your ideas, thoughts, comments on this in the comment section below. Like, share and subscribe to the channel. Share it with your friends if you find it helpful. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys the next time. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. So we are asking today, what are the messages coming through in your dreams? What are the dreams that you are having, and how you could apply the messages, or how are they significant for you in this phase of life? Feel free to share your thoughts should the reading resonate with you in the comment sections. And please like the video, share amongst your friends, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you are aware of when I upload any videos. And yeah, thank you so much for doing that. And thank you so much for visiting my channel. So let's see, what is it that you are dreaming of. Oh, horses for sure. um, A lot of you might be seeing creepers or money plant, and leave basically plants like creepers, or maybe even bougainvilleas, which are pink in color or white. Too many. I don't know if you guys are dreaming of centaurs, because that is definitely coming through. A lot of earth's energy and earthly elementals basically. So it could be probably you're dreaming of dwarfs, trolls, earth elementals, that could be earth fairies as well. So we have the Knight of Wands, Three of Cups, Eight of Swords, the Devil, and the Knight of Pentacles. We also have the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. So in terms of animals that you could be seeing, or any all sort of animals or winged creatures or birds, insects, whatever you are seeing, are very earth based, land based basically. And you could be seeing bulls and rams as well. And did I say centaurs? Yeah, for some odd reason, but yeah. So maybe you are actually going to other dimensions, or are going into the underworld while you are in the dream state. For a lot of you, the dream is themed around fighting for what you really want to achieve, for what basically it's very strongly coming off as a protective energy, that you're protecting something, you're fighting for something, you're standing your ground, and very aggressively so. And I mean, I can feel that there is a lot of anger maybe, or even frustration within your heart space, which you are directing into this creative endeavor, or even having a creative outlet. The anger could be so much so that you are even crying or having an emotional breakdown basically. And I feel like it's happening for you to cleanse a lot of energies or resistance that you have around friendships, or any sort of companionship or communion with another person or another being basically. And it feels very much around feminine energy. You might not have dealt with aligned or a perfect, not perfect, but like aligned, yeah. And a uniformity in the feminine energy, and I don't know why, for many of you it seems like a relationship with your sister or a friend that you saw as a sister. This could be soul family, or your cousin, or your blood related sister. You feel that they have stepped back from you, and you feel left alone in the battle that you're fighting for yourself, in the way that you're heading into your life. And you are being asked to understand that through your dreams. I feel like for a lot of you, it may be dreams around abandonment and feeling discarded, and it is giving you intuitive hits about something in your relationships, or communion with anyone else outside of you, sorry. And the feeling of community, of help, of friendship that you are seeking is not coming to you, and that's why you're feeling really aggressive, and you're surrounding yourself with your own thoughts and caging yourself and protecting your heart. But and this is actually causing you to chain yourself to REMs and ideas and even energies that are low vibrational, and that's why they are turning out the way they are turning out in your dreams. And you are being asked to connect more with Gaia. You are very strongly focused, or in your mind space only. You are being asked to drop down into your body, into your heart space, connect with Mother Earth, and ground your energies very strongly, because these experiences are definitely causing a lot of turmoil, a lot of heartache as well. Yet you are being asked to simmer down this anger, this resistance. Like I said, for a lot of you, it's emotional breakdown that's probably happening. You guys are crying, but it's coming out of aggression, and you're not crying fully. So you are being asked to release it all and not chain yourself with the backstabbing that has been done to you. Don't surround yourself with a fort made of those swords, and don't restrict yourself within that fort that you are creating, of where you think you will be protected and safe. This is only going to let you, it's you caging yourself. You are the one becoming the devil here, and the devil is also representative of your shadow self. So the way I am having hiccups while channeling your messages, I feel like you are not being honest with yourself, the way you're moving forward, and you're not speaking your truth or living your truth, and you're feeling only aggression and anger. It's not at all wrong to have those emotions. They are there for a reason, but it's for you to understand them, that you are to release them with much more ease and not let them cage or control you. They are there. Observe them from a third perspective, from a broader perspective, and see how all of these experiences are nourishing you. All the contrast you have felt with feminine energy is helping you understand what you want in a feminine energy. For example, if someone treats us rudely, we would immediately feel the contrast, the irritability, the ache in our heart, be it in any scale. And that will also give us the awareness, oh yeah, this person is treating me rudely, or they are being ill-mannered towards me. So I would like for my next experience, or an experience with this person the next time, to be more harmonious, more soothing, much more of ease. And with the hiccups that I felt around the word harmony is what you're lacking right now, because of the aggression that you are feeling, and it's kind of controlling you right now, and that's what's coming through to you in your messages. You might be also, the visual that I am getting for your dreams could be one that you are stuck in a forest, or in a deep forest where you can't find yourself, where you can't find a way out. Whereas you could just look up in the sky, follow the star, and follow your way out, and release yourself from the burdens of what you've experienced, because you are imbibing them as an identity or a shield around you, and that is not helping you see further or see how blessed you are going to be, because this is firstly increasing your own intuitive powers about understanding what the other person is. Even if you're not able to actually listen to what they're saying, you are able to gauge or understand the information, the emotions that they're sending, and so you will be able to discern that this is not your aggression, or this is not your upset that you are feeling but someone else's, and you will be able to release and then send it back to sender and not cage yourself in those emotions. And this maybe you are moving aggressively also, because it feels like everything is happening painfully slowly. But once you give in to the sadness that you're feeling and release it, because the only way through that sadness is through it. You cannot lace it with another emotion and just shelf it somewhere else. That's only going to help you make this cage that is not going to let you go anywhere, but just keeps repeating the same cycle again and again, and basically unknowingly be controlled by your shadow itself. Whereas once you start dropping down into your body, connect with Mother Earth, release a lot just by walking on the ground barefoot, like grounding yourself, or doing any other grounding activities with Mother Earth or Gaia. um, you will see what a strong source of information, intellect, experience, and knowledge you have gained. And it's like literally looking you in the face, and you will sense, be, perceive, know peace and calm like never before. And you will not be afraid of venturing out alone into the path not taken. You will not feel discarded. You will know that you are being divinely guided by a lot of solar energy. So I feel like this entire experience is for once you start to balance and see a more fruitful feminine energy, you will also be able to balance your own personal power, your own self-confidence. Let's see what are the messages, extra messages through the oracles. Yeah, we have inward revolution and alignment. Wow. So we have inward revolution and alignment, number 42 and 14. So number 6 again is coming very strongly in this pile as a with significance. And alignment, I told you guys, this is a very strong shadow work that is being shown to you in your dreams. You are being asked to align. Look inwards, align yourself with your truth. And it is not the truth that you are perceiving from others, or the case that you are building yourself and just shoving yourself into the corner of the world. This entire experience is for you to strengthen your root chakra, which is the first chakra. It is the chakra of the earth. I'm telling you, it's a lot of earth energy, it's coming very strongly. And the root chakra actually rules our stability, our security, and knowing that we have control only on ourselves and on our emotions and thus our actions, and that's all that we need to create the life that we wish to live. That will give us the clarity, the strength to move forward, the thoughts and ideas to implement and move forward in the way we wish to live. That's aligned to our higher purpose, that's aligned to our soul's calling. And this entire experience may be very revolting for you to experience, yet it's going to be revolutionary. It's going to help you see yourself and your life in a newer light and gain a lot of strength. Be more confident about the decisions that you take, about how you move forward in life, and how you burn away or fire those people that, or the energies that you have placed intact unknowingly, subconsciously, maybe in this lifetime or other lifetimes, to help you, you know, cage yourself again and again. You are going to understand how to release them. A lot of you may be seeing even serpents or basically reptiles in your dreams, and specifically snakes. And snakes are all about rebirth, all about healing and, you know, shedding your old skin and coming into the new one. And that's why it's quite painful for you right now, because you feel left out and alone, and that you're fighting for just surviving or just protecting your dream or ideas. But know that all of the aggression could be released with much more ease by connecting with earth, and by indulging in more and more activities that help you realize or drop down into your body more. So physical activities, drinking more water, having more raw food as much as you can, cleansing your body, meditating for sure. Please do breath work if meditation seems difficult for you, or read books, or do anything that helps you go into a state of meditation. Maybe you like to clean, so cleaning, you know, helps you zone out a little bit. It will help you release this aggressiveness and see for yourself how much you've grown as a person, how much grounded you've become in about the knowledge and experiences that you have gained. And thus having a control on your emotional body, honoring it, will help you understand that you are in control of, in essence, everything. You also have living light energy. See the beauty in life. So like I said, sorry, you will be, this reminds me of the tree of life. So you will be able to see how significant and important this entire experience is in your existence, and how crucial it is in the legacy that you are building for yourself. Definitely trees are also, so any and all earth elements are coming very strongly in your dreams. I see a tree here as well. And you will be growing into something exceptional, unique, and really humongous in a place where people are not aware of these things, or they are not they are probably aware of it on a subconscious excuse me, subconscious level, and they don't know how to practically come face to face with it, live in that truth, see that light within themselves. And this is what you are going to bring to the table once you start understanding your emotions and releasing the ones that are not even yours. And you will see how bright you shine in the darkness that people live in, and you will help people realize that how important it is to release what's not yours, and how important it is to do that, because it stunts your growth otherwise and does not let you live in your own truth. You are basically understanding a lot of feminine energy of creation and nourishment, and because you've experienced the dark side of it, you will now understand the light side of it, because now you know, with the example of the rudeness thing that I gave you, that what is it that you desire and what is true feminine energy. That is it for you guys. I hope you enjoyed your reading and it resonated with you, or however it resonated with you. Please do share that in the comments, and like the video if it helped, and share it with your friends. Push that notification bell for you to be reminded of whenever I upload any new videos. And I hope you visit again soon. Bye.